Meta's 28-year-old billionaire AI chief just told teenagers to spend all your time vibe coding. And parents are freaking out. This isn't your typical career advice. This is Alexandr Wang, the guy who dropped out of MIT, a self-made billionaire, and now runs AI at Meta, telling teens to basically abandon everything else. Here's what he actually said. At Meta Connect 2025, Wang told young people they need to invest thousands of hours in something called vibe coding right now. His comparison: this moment is like when Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg were teenagers messing around with early computers. This is what it means. If you're not building with AI today, you're missing the opportunity of your generation. What the hell is vibe coding anyway? Let's dig deeper. And by the way, before we do so, today is the admin's birthday. You can wish him all the best. To those who would like to extend their kindness, there is a PayPal email linked in the description. I will appreciate anything you send. Now going back to AI. Vibe coding is not a traditional coding where you learn syntax, data structures, and algorithms. Vibe coding is using AI to generate code from natural language prompts, describing what you want in plain English, letting AI write the actual code, building apps and tools without traditional programming knowledge. Think ChatGPT, Claude, or Cursor, but for building entire applications. Wang's argument is simple. Why spend years learning to code manually when AI can do it for you? Instead, learn to direct AI to build what you imagine. Here's why this advice is both brilliant and dangerous. The opportunity is real. Kids who master AI-assisted development today will have an absolutely unfair advantage in 5-10 years. They'll be building products at 16 that would have required entire engineering teams just 5 years ago. The access inequality nobody's talking about. Wang is a billionaire telling teenagers to spend all their time using expensive AI tools. But it's necessary to note that not every teen has access to powerful computers. Not everyone has fast, reliable internet. Advanced AI tools often require paid subscriptions. The learning resources aren't equally distributed. So his advice might create the next generation of tech billionaires, but only for kids with the resources to follow it. The Bill Gates comparison is wild. Wang is comparing this moment to when Gates and Zuckerberg were coding in their bedrooms as teenagers. And honestly, he might be right. Those guys got early access to personal computers when most people didn't. They spent thousands of hours building things. They developed skills that would define their generation. AI tools today might be that same inflection point. But here's what's different. Gates and Zuckerberg learned actual computer science fundamentals. They understood how computers worked at a deep level. Vibe coding skips all that. It's pure application without understanding the foundation. That could be revolutionary, or it could create a generation of builders who don't understand what they're building. The balanced take nobody wants to hear. Should teenagers learn to work with AI tools? Absolutely yes. Should they spend all their time on it? Probably not. Because soft skills still matter. Human judgment can't be automated. Ethics and critical thinking are more important than ever. Domain knowledge in other fields creates unique advantages. Mental health and well-rounded development matter. AI is a tool, an incredibly powerful tool, but it's not the only tool you need. Here's what Wang is really saying. The teenagers who figure out how to leverage AI to build things today will have massive advantages tomorrow. Not because they'll replace traditional developers, but because they'll be able to move faster, iterate quicker, and turn ideas into products at unprecedented speed. What parents should actually do. Instead of freaking out that your kid isn't vibe coding, help them. Experiment with AI tools thoughtfully. Build actual projects that solve real problems. Learn to evaluate and understand what AI generates. Develop critical thinking about when to use AI versus traditional methods. Balance tech skills with other important capabilities. The real question: is this genuinely the opportunity of a generation for today's teenagers? Or is it a billionaire tech executive creating the next wave of customers for his company's AI products? Probably both. The smart move: take the advice seriously, but not literally. Learn to work with AI, build things, experiment relentlessly. But don't abandon everything else in your life to vibe code 16 hours a day. Because the most successful people won't just be great at prompting AI. They'll be the ones who combine AI skills with deep domain knowledge, creativity, and human judgment that can't be automated. What are your thoughts on this subject? Is he right? Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.